Picture this. You pop 2 ibuprofen for a sore knee. It feels perfectly normal, and you have done it 100 times before. You have no chest pain, no warning labels flash, and there is no reason to pause. Yet, at that very moment, your kidneys might begin a slow, silent process of damage. This does not happen because you took too much, or because you took it too often. It happens because of when you took it, and what else was going on in your body. I need you to hear this carefully, because what I am about to share has nothing to do with addiction or overdose, and your doctor has probably never brought it up. I am Dr. Carter. After 20 years in internal medicine, one silent pattern keeps appearing in patients who thought they were doing everything right. When you were 30, your kidneys filtered at full speed. Your stomach lining repaired itself overnight, and your heart had plenty of safety room. But here is what changes after age 60. Your kidney filtration rate drops by up to 50%. This means ibuprofen becomes far more concentrated and stays in your body much longer. Your stomach lining gets thinner and makes less protective mucus. Now, just one dose can trigger bleeding that would have healed easily in a younger gut. On top of that, millions of seniors take blood pressure pills, like ACE inhibitors or diuretics. Mixing these with ibuprofen can make your blood pressure spike or cause sudden kidney injury in just a few hours. That is the framework I want you to carry into everything that follows. Drop a comment below and tell me, do you take ibuprofen more than twice a week? Just say yes or a no. I read every one. Margaret is a 67-year-old retired teacher who loves spending time in her garden. On a hot July afternoon, she came inside after a few hours of pulling weeds. Her knees ached from kneeling in the dirt. It was a familiar arthritis pain she had lived with for years. To ease the ache, she reached for her trusty bottle of ibuprofen. She swallowed 2 normal-sized pills with a quick sip of water and sat down to cool off. It was a simple routine she had followed safely 100 times before. But by the evening, Margaret started to feel strange. She was unusually tired and felt slightly sick to her stomach. She figured the summer heat had just worn her out, so she went to bed early. By morning, things had taken a scary turn. She felt dizzy, terribly weak, and could barely stand up. Her husband hurried her to the emergency room. The doctors rushed to run tests, and the results left everyone shocked. Margaret was suffering from a sudden and severe kidney injury. Later that day, a kidney doctor, called a nephrologist, sat down with Margaret's worried family. He delivered news that made the whole room go quiet. Margaret had lost 40% of her kidney function in under 24 hours. It was a terrifying drop, and it happened so fast. Her family was completely stunned. She did not take a massive handful of medicine. She only took her normal dose for her usual joint pain. So what went so terribly wrong? Why did one normal dose pill suddenly cause the kind of damage that years of regular use never had? To understand what happened to Margaret, we need to look closely at how the body works. Your body makes special chemicals called prostaglandins. Think of them as tiny helpers that control your blood flow. When your body is running low on water, these chemicals step in to save the day. They open up the blood vessels going to your kidneys to make sure enough blood can still get through. This keeps your kidneys healthy and safe. Pills like ibuprofen belong to a group of medicines called NSAIDs. These pills stop pain by blocking those exact same helpful chemicals. This is great for making your sore knee feel better, but it becomes a huge problem if you are sweating in the garden and losing water. When you are dehydrated, your kidneys desperately need those chemicals as a lifeline. If you take ibuprofen right then, you cut off that lifeline. Without those chemicals to keep the vessels wide open, blood flow to your kidneys drops sharply. The kidneys basically start to starve for blood. This is the exact trap Margaret fell into. A major study published in the American Journal of Kidney Diseases looked closely at this danger. The researchers found that people over age 65 are 3 to 4 times more likely to suffer a sudden kidney injury from these pills when they are just mildly dehydrated. The tricky part is that most older adults do not even realize they are low on water. As we age, our bodies do not send us the same strong thirst signals we had when we were younger. This is a proven scientific fact, not just a guess. This is not anecdotal. This is replicated across multiple clinical populations. That means doctors see this exact same dangerous pattern happening to older adults in hospitals and clinics everywhere. One simple pill, taken at the wrong time, can change everything. Before we move on to the next hidden danger, I want to pause for a moment. This information is so important, yet it is almost never printed clearly on the back of your medicine bottle. Doctors are often so busy that they simply do not have the extra time to explain these exact risks during a normal checkup. Because of this, millions of people are making this mistake every single summer, completely unaware of the harm they might be causing to their bodies. I want to know what your experience has been. Comment kidney below if you did not know ibuprofen and dehydration were a dangerous combination. Comment new IT if you had already heard this. I want to see how many people were never warned about this silent risk. Please take a second to share, because your answer helps me know exactly what we need to talk about next. Robert is a 71-year-old retired electrician. He has high blood pressure, but he keeps it perfectly under control by taking a daily prescription pill called lisinopril. One afternoon, after playing a full round of golf, his lower back started to throb. To stop the ache, he reached for some ibuprofen. He had done this dozens of times before without any problems. But 2 days later, Robert knew something was wrong. His chest felt heavy, and he felt out of breath. He went to the clinic, and the nurse was shocked by his numbers. His blood pressure had shot up to a highly dangerous level, 178/104. His heart doctor, a cardiologist, rushed to do an exam and found early signs of fluid building up around Robert's heart. Why did this happen to a man who took his daily medicine exactly as directed? It is because of a hidden danger that doctors call the triple whammy syndrome. This dangerous event happens when you mix ibuprofen with common blood pressure medicines, like an ACE inhibitor and a water pill, or diuretic. When you mix these daily drugs with an over-the-counter painkiller, it puts sudden, heavy stress on your kidneys and your heart. Your blood pressure pills are trying to relax your blood vessels and remove extra fluid. But the ibuprofen fights right back against them. This invisible battle inside your body traps fluid and forces your blood pressure to spike rapidly. The Journal of the American Medical Association is one of the top medical groups in the world. They have raised a major red flag about this specific danger. Their research shows that this exact mix of medicines is responsible for thousands of emergency hospital visits every single year. The saddest part is that these are life-threatening emergencies that could have easily been prevented if patients just knew about the deadly mix. Carol is 63 years old and has always considered herself to be very healthy. Over the years, she dealt with occasional heartburn, but it was nothing she ever worried about. One morning, she had an early airplane flight to catch. She woke up with a stiff neck and decided to take some ibuprofen. Because she was rushing to the airport, she swallowed the pills on a completely empty stomach. During the long flight, her stomach started to ache. By the time the plane landed, she felt terrible. She thought she just had a really bad case of indigestion from the stressful trip. But the pain grew worse, and she soon found herself in the emergency room. The doctors ran tests and found out it was not indigestion at all. She was actually suffering from a dangerous stomach bleed, which doctors call a GI bleed. When you are younger, your stomach has a thick lining that protects it from strong medicines. But as you get older, that protective layer gets much thinner. A major report from the British Medical Journal highlights a frightening fact. People over the age of 60 have a 4 times higher risk of stomach bleeding when they use these common painkillers. Sadly, most regular doctors do not warn their patients about this huge risk during routine checkups. The most frustrating part of Carol's terrifying trip to the hospital is that it never needed to happen. Because of her history of heartburn, taking ibuprofen was a terrible idea from the start. She was actually a perfect candidate for a much safer option to treat her pain. The real problem was simply that her doctor had never offered it to her. So, if ibuprofen is so risky in these situations, what should you do instead? The good news is that there are safe and proven choices that treat the exact same pain without putting your body in danger. First, there is acetaminophen, which many people know as Tylenol. The American Geriatric Society, a top group of doctors who care for older adults, recommends this as the #1 choice for senior arthritis pain. As long as you take the correct dose, it is completely safe for your kidneys and your stomach. Second, you can try rubbing a pain gel directly on your skin. These are called topical NSAIDs like diclofenac gel. When you rub the medicine right onto a sore knee or stiff back, it fights the swelling exactly where it hurts. Very little of the medicine actually enters your bloodstream. A major medical journal, the Annals of Internal Medicine, showed that these gels work just as well for joint pain, but with only a tiny fraction of the risk to your organs. Third, do not forget about treatments that do not use pills at all. Switching back and forth between hot and cold packs doing gentle movement exercises, and taking a magnesium supplement for sore muscles are all proven ways to feel better. Recent scientific reviews show that these simple steps make a real, lasting difference. The most important thing to remember is this. You do not have to throw your ibuprofen in the trash and never take it again. It is not about stopping the medicine completely. It is about understanding the 3 times when the risk suddenly turns against you. You must avoid this pill when you are dehydrated from sweating or not drinking enough water. You must avoid it if you take daily blood pressure pills. And you must never take it on an empty stomach, especially if you have a history of heartburn. By avoiding these 3 dangerous windows, you can treat your pain safely and protect your health for years to come. Here is a clear, numbered plan you can follow right now to stay safe. Run a quick 3-check test before you open the bottle. First, ask yourself, am I fully hydrated right now? If your urine is clear or pale yellow, you are good. Next, ask, am I taking any blood pressure pills, heart pills, or water pills? Finally, ask, do I have a past with stomach ulcers, bad heartburn, or kidney problems? If you answer yes to any of these, do not take ibuprofen. Reach for acetaminophen instead. Follow strict safety rules if you do take it. Always take ibuprofen with food and a full glass of water, which means at least 8 ounces. Never take more than 400 milligrams at one time for your pain. Also, never take it 2 days in a row without talking to your doctor first. Talk to your doctor using exact words. At your next visit, say, can we review my NSAID use given my other medications? Many doctors are very busy and might only look into this when you ask them directly. You might be thinking, but my doctor prescribed it for me. Even if they did, you should ask if it is still the right choice given your kidney health and your current mix of pills. Medical rules have been updated recently, so what worked years ago might not be the best option today. You might also wonder, what about ibuprofen cream? Rub-on creams and gels are much safer than pills. In fact, they are now the top choice for older adults dealing with joint pain in a specific spot, like a sore knee or wrist. Since the medicine goes right on your skin, it does not upset your stomach or kidneys nearly as much. That is exactly why I am making this video today. I want to put real, useful information right into your hands. A typical 12-minute doctor's visit is just too short, and there is rarely enough time to cover all of these vital safety details. If this video gave you important facts that you did not get at your last checkup, please hit the like button. You should also share it with a spouse, a sibling, or a parent over 60 who reaches for ibuprofen without a second thought. By sharing this knowledge, you might actually help them avoid a serious trip to the hospital. Make sure to subscribe to the channel right now too. Next week, I am going to break down 5 blood pressure readings that look completely normal on paper, but are secretly signaling something dangerous. These are numbers your doctor might have seen, but never mentioned to you. You are definitely going to want to catch that video. Until then, take nothing for granted, especially the items sitting inside your medicine cabinet. I am Health Frame Studio, and I will see you in the next one.